Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, your face painting host, and today we're diving into the magical world of face paint. And by magical, I mean, let's hope this cheap palette from Amazon doesn't turn me into a walking Picasso. Yes, that's right. Today we are going to review another beginner face painting palette that you can buy on Amazon right now for $33. We are going to review this face painting palette. It's called the Perfect Face Painting Kit by Fusion Body Art. And like I said, right now you can get this for $33 on Amazon. So in a minute, we're going to unbox the product and I'll show you everything that comes in the kit. And to try out this face painting kit, we are going to do 4 Halloween themed face painting looks. We'll do a Wicked Witch, a cute little ghost, a Spider Queen, and Frankenstein. Because what's Halloween without a little monster action? Let's see if these face paints are a bad trick or a real treat. All right, grab those broomsticks and ghost sheets because we are about to paint our way into Halloween. Let's get to it. All right, so here's our package. This is the Fusion Body Art Perfect Face Painting Kit, and I actually have 2 of these. We'll talk about the other one in a different video. As you can see at the top here, these paints are non-toxic and hypoallergenic, they're safe for children, and they're completely vegan. The back speaks about all the items that are included in the box, and gives you a brief description on how to use the paints. Now let's open the box and see what's in it. This is our main tray, and underneath the tray is a stack of stencils. It comes with these 2 face painting brushes, a 3/4 inch, which will be our main brush for using the split cakes, and this 2-inch round brush, which will be for our lining and detail. It also comes with this face sponge, and these 2 regular makeup sponges. It comes with 2 gel glitters that are very fine glitter, a silver and a gold. It spreads on very nicely. The silver one is very bright, and I'm excited to use it in some of our designs today. Now let's take a closer look at the colors. We have 5 split cakes that are 1 strokes, a sea monster green, fire red, this pink to white, a blue one, and this one that I use for mermaids. We have a metallic silver and gold. We have 8 solid color pans, blue and purple, teal and pink, green and yellow, orange and red. Then we have pure black and pure white. Now let's take a look at these stencils. Each page comes with sticky stencils that are peel off and stickers. You just stick them to the skin in order to use them. I would be worried about how many uses each of these stencils would have. They may be a one-time use, or if you clean them very well, you may be able to use them a few times before you have to get rid of it. I like this page because these simple ones in the corner are ones that will be useful in many designs. I also would probably use these fairies because they're easy to add on top of tree branches and all sorts of things. And of course, snowflakes are always a good stencil to have because drawing them by hand is very difficult and time consuming. Now let's get to the designs. So for this video, we're going to be using green, purple, black, and white. And with our 3/4 inch brush, starting with this green to yellow color, I'm going to create our mask around our eyes, which will be the witch's face. We're going for a traditional Wicked Witch of the West type look. Do this little V on top of the nose for the witch's pointed nose, and then I'm just going to fill in this light green color around the eyes. Then I'm going to add in some of the Wicked Witch's wrinkles around the eyes. And with our round brush and some black, I'm going to fill in where her eyebrows would be. This is the brim of her hat. Then I'm going to use the purple just to add a band on our hat, and the gold to add a little buckle. I love how bright this gold is. And with the black, I'm just going to add in a few more wrinkles and the details and shape of her nose. If you want, you can add some warts and some more wrinkles. It's totally up to you and how much time you have. Then with the white, I'm going to go in and do some highlights. I decided I didn't like the highlight on the hat, so I blacked it out and did it again. Now I'm going to add some glitter onto the brim of the hat, just to give it that extra shine, and the tip of her nose and her cheeks. And there you have it. A simple Wicked Witch mask. Alright, so we're going to do our little ghosty friend. Now I'm going to use this color, some white, some black, and I might use some silver and purple. I'm not sure yet. But I'm definitely going to use this one, white and black, and those are going to be our main colors for the design. This is going to be a small design that can be done on the cheek, or the arm, or up here on the arm, or on the leg, or wherever someone wants it. It's not necessarily a face design. Let me get to it. So starting with our 3/4 inch brush, we're going to use the blue to white color and just make the outline of our ghost. Give him some little feet on the bottom. I guess it's not really feet, it's more of the edge of his shape. And this turned out a little bit too blue for me, so I went in and added some more white. Now using our round brush and some black, I'm going to make the shape of his little witch's hat. Sorry if it looks like I'm talking. My children kept interrupting while I was trying to film this. And with the same brush and the same color, I'm going to add in some eye holes and a mouth. And with purple, I'm going to add the band on his hat and a little silver buckle. Then with our white, I'm adding a few little highlights and the shine in his eyes. Then I'm just going to add a little spider hanging off of his hat. And yes, I know, I only did 6 legs on the spider, so sue me. With our silver glitter, we're just going to give him a touch of shine, and there he is, our cute little ghost. Okay, with our 3/4 inch brush, we're going to use this split cake right here in black and white, and a little bit of the red. I'm going to start with this fin shape at the very top of the forehead and fill it in all the way down to the top of the brow. And I'm just going to blend those colors together at the bottom. And then I'm going to add another fin shape out to the side of the eye. And I'm going to do that on both sides. Sometimes it helps to draw a guide first. Then with my round brush and black, I'm going to go in and start adding these spines towards the tip of each part of the fin. I'm going to use this teardrop shape method to do the same thing on the fins on the side. And then I'm going to go in and fill in the rest of my spider web. I'm just going to do these little bow-shaped lines that connect at each spine. Once all of the spider webs are completed, I'm going to switch back to my 3/4 inch brush to create the body of our spider. Once you're happy with the shape of the body, then I'm going to go in and add all of its legs. The top one is going to be over the eyebrow, and then underneath the eye, I will add the remaining legs. I'm just going to do this pointed little swoop at the end of each leg. And then I'm going to add 2 little fangs. And then with our red color, I'm going to give it an hourglass shape right on its back to be like a black widow. With my white, I'm going to go in and add a few highlights to the spider's leg and body so that you can see the legs better on top of the spider webs. Then I'm going to add my silver glitter. And if you have other types of glitter, you can add a red glitter to the back of the spider as well. And there you have it. Now let's do our Frankenstein design. We're going to start it the same way we started the Wicked Witch, but this time we're going to make it more angular, more like a big rectangle. And it doesn't matter if the lines are precise. The more bumpy and lumpy, the better. And there's no rhyme or reason to filling it in. It doesn't matter if you get the dark color or the light color mixed in, you're just blending it all together. And it's Frankenstein, I'm sure his skin won't be smooth. Then using the dark side of the brush, I'm going to outline the eyes. Then we're going to give him a little nose. Same way that we gave the witch hers, except it's not as pointy. Then I'm going to go in with the black and add some scar marks. We're going to do a line on top for Frankenstein's hair, and at the bottom of the hair, just add these little triangles. Then I'm going to redo the top edge of his hair just to make it more defined and add some lines on the scars so that you can tell what they are. And then I'm going to go in and add him some manly eyebrows. One thing I do not like very much about this beginner kit is that it does only come with the 2 brushes, and this is the smallest brush that comes. I really wish it came with a smaller detail brush. If you are going to get this kit, I would suggest you get a smaller brush as well, and they can be pretty cheap on Amazon. I'll link a few in the description below. With our silver color, I'm going to add these 2 nails on the side, just like Frankenstein has in his neck. And
with our black, I'm just going to add a little bit of detail. Then with our white, I'm going to give them a highlight because they are metal. Then I'm going to add a couple of highlights just on his hair and his nose. Then with our black brush, I'm going to go in and line the outline of the entire design for his nose and just around the face part. And there you have it, Frankenstein.
That's a wrap of our Halloween face painting extravaganza. If you're going for a fun night of questionable decisions, this cheap face paint is definitely the way to go. Our last cheap Amazon palette that we tried was from Bałtycki, and it's currently on Amazon for $26. This one is a bit more expensive at $33, but with that price, you get some glitter gels and some solid color paints along with the split cakes. You also get some sticky stencils instead of the acrylic ones, and it comes with those two metallic colors, silver and gold. I honestly think if you have the few extra dollars in your coffers, this palette is definitely worth it. You don't have to buy any extras with this one. It truly has a bit of everything. And I'm much more impressed with the darkness and the brightness of the black and white in this palette over the black and white that was included in the Bałtycki palette. However, this one doesn't have as much variety with the split cakes included, but it does cover the basics. And I didn't have any issues with staining with these paints compared to the Bałtycki paints, which did leave slight staining on lighter skin tones. So if you're just starting out or you just want to paint some faces at a fall festival, a trunk or treat, a Halloween market, or even just your own Halloween party, this might be the palette for you. I've shown you two different options of cheap face paints you can find on Amazon. Both were under $40. They are both great options. You just need to decide which one would work best for you. If you're really low on funds or you don't need the glitter gels or metallics, then you might want to go with the $26 Bałtycki face paint palette. But if you really think you're going to need those solid colors and want to utilize the glitter gel and you have a little bit extra, then you should definitely splurge for the Fusion Body Art face painting kit that we tried today. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and if you buy either of these palettes, let me know your opinion on them. Okay, that's it for me, guys. Until next time, may your makeup be fierce, your Halloween be spooky, and your face paint wipes be plentiful. Happy haunting, everyone!